In this video, we're going to look at solving a literal equation for a particular variable. In this case, we're going to solve for d with the following equation. Notice there's two d's in here. I'll talk about what we want to do there in a second. But anytime you got fractions like this and they're equal to each other, the best thing to do is get rid of denominators. You can do that by multiplying both sides by the common denominator, or we have a shortcut called cross multiplication. What I'm doing when I cross multiply is I'm taking the denominators and multiplying them by their opposite numerators. So what I get is a times d equals c. Now you do need parentheses here, the quantity b plus d. Okay? Now, I mentioned we'll deal with the situation where we have two d's in here now, and the goal is going to be to get both d's on the same side, this one and this one. Now, in order to move these things around, we do need to distribute the c. So we're going to distribute it to the b, which gives us cb. And we're going to multiply it by the d, which gives us cd. And this is equal to AD. Now we can start talking about how we're going to solve for d. Anytime you're trying to solve for a variable and there's more than one of it in your equation, your goal should be to get all the terms with that variable on the same side and everything without that variable on the other side. So we already have AD over here. We need to bring this term over, CD, and we're going to do that via subtraction. So we're going to subtract CD off of both sides. So on the left hand side, that's going to give us AD minus CD equals C times B. The reason we did that is now both terms on this left hand side have a D in them. So we can factor that D out and we get D times A minus C equals C times B. Last step in isolating D now, because we made it a product over here, is to divide. So we're going to divide both sides by A minus C. Those cancel. And what we get is that D is equal to CB over A minus C. And we're done.